Shalom, Israel. It's your brother Nubreed coming back with some of that spiritual voltage that you signed up for. Yes, indeed. In today's video, I want to discuss rapper Freddy P and a viral video that just fluctuated all over the internet. And y'all know how we do over here on Nubreed Global Truth. Anytime we cover any matters in regards of celebrities, there's always a learning experience. And this particular video is no different. I want to talk about how the music industry really works. In Freddie P's video, he went into an emotional tangent. And it seems to be because he's not accepted within that particular industry. I want all musicians, rappers, singers, I want you all to incline your ears. I want y'all to listen very carefully to what this brother is saying in the video. And y'all know how we do. We parallel everything through the holy word to keep us focused on what's important. And a lot of you artists out there are going to really begin to understand why dreams can be dangerous. That's right, dreams. Dreams can turn into nightmares. Dreams can have you on the edge of your seat, full of anxiety, rather ready to end it all, ready to end it all. Dreams can be dangerous. So we're going to talk about this, and with no further ado, I'm going to share the video with y'all. And as everybody enters the stream, make sure you hit it with a thumbs up on the way in. I see people rolling in pretty quick. Isaiah's in the house. She Hands in the house. Candace. Yes, Limited Tag. JR Meadows. Mom BK. Road to Greatness is in the building. All praises, all praises. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen with you all. Now, Freddie P. Now, for those who are not familiar with this gentleman here, he was one of the best rappers on Making the Band. Making the Band was an excellent show. In my opinion, I think Freddie P, he was the best one. I think he was the best artist there. Hands down, his rap style was phenomenal. He was representing Florida. He was doing it from a real gritty street level. He got into a few showdowns on the show, couple fist fights. You know, I mean, it was a decent show if that's what you into. If you into music, if you into real gritty hip hop, that show right there was something that a lot of us watched. And in reality, what the show was about was actually exploiting that street movado. It was about exploiting what brothers was really going through. And people didn't see it then, but if you look back now, you can actually see what the show was about. It was about the industry making sure they were still able to fuel their corporation by using these brothers out of the streets who have certain talents, who have the influence over the streets. And that's what the industry does. It gets people who can already make themselves hot. They can already make themselves a fan base in the streets. And this is right before the internet wave broke free. This show happened right before you had all of these individuals that was streaming albums. This is before your Spotify's. We talking about this is before your Apple Musics. This is before Twitter Spaces. This is before all that, where CEOs, producers, DJs had to get real raw gutter artists out of the streets to make sure that they got an artist that's popping. It was that real gray area before everything went internet, right? Now, let's go into this video. I want y'all to listen carefully.
And it be niggas, you know what I'm saying, like, it's this nigga puffin'. And my main motherfucking reason why I really hate fucking life, though. Like, people don't even understand. Like, I don't even give a fuck. I've never been to.
He said Puffy is like the main reason that he hate life. What has happened on that show? What has happened from being in the presence of P. Diddy? I know some of y'all are thinking like, wow, him being on this show, he feel like it ruined his life. What happened? We'll get into it.
To a point where I've thought of suicide my whole life. Never. I think I'm a gangster. You know, I tapped out. You know.
He said he never thought about suicide in his entire life until he tried to chase a dream of becoming a famous rapper on a nationally syndicated television show that broadcasted all over the place, and it had pretty good numbers. I'm surprised they didn't do more seasons. Actually, they did quite a few seasons, but after they started allowing pop singers on, that's when the show flopped. But how did this ruin this man's life? How did he begin becoming suicidal? I'm gonna break this down to you from the scriptures, why that industry is so dangerous and what it actually does to people. I'm gonna break down how they actually operate in the industry. All right.
I partake in my share of street things that might occur. I apologize for my sins every night. But me personally, my own life, the thought alone, I was telling my dog, I'm like, I don't even know how I started thinking like that. Because it done got so bad where I done had it all and fell to the bottom. How do you come back from that when you battling a giant? It's like no matter what you do, it ain't got nothing to do with your skill no more, because your skill is 90% better than any nigga that's out there right now.
That's a fact what he just said. Freddie P is better than 90% of these rappers out here. It is not about his skill level. Let's be clear about that. Freddie P ain't no joke on that mic. So what I'm seeing right now is a man who put all his eggs in one basket. He wanted his dreams to come true, not even realizing that he can do it himself. That's number one. And I hope this brother catches one of this video and this video influences him, number one, to continue doing what he's good at. But number two, Freddie P, my brother, listen to me carefully. The industry is not based on your talent. It's based on what you would call nepotism. That's right, sir. It's based on nepotism. The entire industry is related. I'm talking about Drake. His dad was a blues player. Nas, his dad was in the industry. I mean, the list can go on and on and on and on. Everybody is connected. It is a grid. Everybody is related. For those who are not familiar with that terminology, nepotism is the practice among those with power or influence or favoring relatives or friends, especially by giving them jobs. This is what they do. They only give people who are bloodline related or who have done the rituals. Kathy Morgan, thank you so much, sister, for the $200 super sticker. Highly appreciate you. Thank you for supporting this work. Thank you. And that's what it's about. It's not about your talent and gifts. It's about being related. Anybody in that industry, they somehow are connected with each other. And if they're not connected, they have to do a lot of things to be entrusted in that group. They are ran sort of like the mob. The industry is ran like the mob. It's not based on talent. And I hate to tell you this, brother, but you were used to harness certain energy off the streets. And Diddy done ruined many, many lives doing this very same thing. You were used to harness the energy that you had. These people are energy vampires and narcissists. And these people get pleasure off of ruining people's lives and their careers. These people do rituals. They operate in mysticism. They operate in witchcraft. They believe in having talents, talented individuals. They believe in making them sacrificial lambs. Artists like Aaliyah, sacrificial lamb. I'm talking about they will even they'll let you get a taste of the rudiments of this world. They'll let you get a little piece of the finer things only to sacrifice you. Like, it's a very dangerous game. You should actually be very grateful to be alive right now because you are the most prominent rapper on that show. And people know you worldwide. And see, it has to come a time where as men, we get ourselves popping. Use what we are given. If somebody throw you a bone, right? And this goes for anything in life. If somebody make a guest appearance, if somebody throw you a bone, if somebody does something for you, it's up to you to take it from there and get it popping. He been on TV. He been among P. Diddy on national TV. Brother, it's up to you now. They know your name. They know who you are. Now it's up to you to get it popping. That's how you got to do it. And you got to make sure you're doing it with your own label, with your own following. And this is the mind that we got to have. We got to start listening to brothers like Dame Dash. We got to start listening to brothers like Dame Dash. True Love, thank you for the $10 super sticker. Highly appreciate you. Thank you for supporting this work. Let's continue.
And the world knows it, but it ain't your skill because you can't even get where you're going because of the world is built on relationships. So if a nigga fuck with you, that's saying they don't fuck with Diddy. That's basically Khaled, Ross, all them niggas chose. You think I don't know them niggas? Them niggas ain't never gave me a verse. Them niggas ain't never did. Now, when I first seen Ross, man, after that shit, niggas said, I love you, man. You know what you did for our city?
And that's how they are. They two-faced it. They'll get in your face and say, listen, we know who you are. We know what you did for our city. We know that you put a lot of brothers on by representing on TV for Florida, because he put a lot of Florida cats on just from him getting on TV and showing that style. But listen, they're not going to put you on, bro. That's not what it's about. We're talking about energy vampires. We're talking about people who zap the life force out of artists. They don't do their artists right in that industry. Man, you're living in an era where you got all of these platforms where you can put your music on by yourself. And whoever rock with it, gonna rock with it. Listen, you gotta let your talents and your gifts speak for itself, right? Let's continue.
I love you, man. In the middle of the club, my nigga. Nigga ain't never gave me, nigga ain't never called back and say, man, like real niggas supposed to. Every artist in Miami look out for each other. You ever seen anyone nigga do anything for me? Them niggas got their deal on the strength of me, man. Khaled, them and Diddy relationship is built off me, man. That's why them niggas don't fuck with me. That's why they can't fuck with me. Them niggas love me. I had love, man. I was the only nigga screaming Khaled name when he wasn't shit, bro. Every city too.
And see, the issue is, bro, they evil. They're wicked men. They have took the oath. Proverbs 24:19 tells us, fret not thyself because of evil men, neither be thou envious at the wicked. Bro, you cannot be envious of their relationships. You cannot be envious that they are being successful. You can't be envious about that, bro. They're wicked ass people. And what they're doing out here is going to cost them their lives. The Most High God sees what they're doing, sees all the people that they have betrayed, sees all the people that they have stolen from, sees all the people they have exploited. The Most High God sees all of that. Sam Brown, thank you for the $11 contribution. Highly appreciated. Yep, Tony Rodriguez, you're absolutely correct. It all comes with a price. And they're going to pay the ultimate price at the end for doing what they do to the artists. Not only that, these people are so demonic, they'll go as far as putting their family members on a chopping block. What did Kanye tell you? He said his mother died for this. Yo, that's a real dark, demonic game over there with that industry. It ain't no joke, my brother.
Every radio station, every event, Cap the #1 DJ with me, nigga. Cause I'm a real nigga like that. Ross was my favorite rapper before he ever fucking touched the Diddy hand. But notice how after the band, Diddy put his hands on them niggas. A few months later, oh, he wanna be there because he wanna, that was a spit in my face. Because me and him know what happened. Me and him had the conversation inside the office. I know what was supposed to take them. I just don't come from where I can be purchased, man. I ain't come from that, man. I came from, man, sleeping on dirty clothes, man. I used to fill up my clothes. We used to sleep on fucking pillowcases, man.
And see, that's the energy that they wanted from your music, that you came from that gutter and that grind. And I want y'all to notice, he said when they was in the office, that's not what was discussed. You know, listen, these people are deceitful, bro. Their word means nothing. Only thing that matters with these people is contracts and blood, bro. That's the only thing that matters to these people. Everything they say out of their mouth is a lie. All they do is sell dreams. Really, brother Freddie P, you should feel like you dodged a bullet. Seriously.
I used to wear my fucking, we used to wash our clothes out, hang them bitches in the bathroom, go to school, mute do, my nigga. So I can't be purchased, bro. I've been through a lot. My family been through a lot, bro. For 20 years, man, it's like, and people like,
yo, he was offered something that he's not saying to the public. For him to say he can't be purchased, there was an offer put on the table that was against his morals. There was an offer put on the table that was against his guidelines altogether as a man. Because it would be hypocritical for this brother to be sitting here upset about things not going how he wanted it to go, and then at the same time saying he cannot be bought or sold. There was an offer put on the table, and I'm going to tell you how this industry works. I guarantee you it was something abominable. It was abominable, and that's why this brother said, hey, I can't be bought or sold. Now, you got to imagine, for a long time, Freddie P was being strung along because with his affiliations in the industry, with the people he know, he could have went to somewhere else and got put on. He could have got his foot in the door. But this is how they operate, Freddie P. Diddy blackballed you, and he was communicating with other people. He was like, no, this one's mine. I'm using him from this. I'm stringing him along. Close this door for him. Close that door for him. I'm using him to make connections. I'm using him to get other gritty artists on. I'm using him to get to the artists that are willing to sell out, willing to take the deal, willing to dance with the damn devil. And see, whatever he offered him, it was just straight up blasphemous. And Freddie P feels like he wasted 10 plus years on chasing this dream. And you got to imagine the headspace he's in. Imagine being a man and your life's work, after you done been through what you done been through, and your life's work put you in a situation where, you know, you was faced with a very compromising position. And now you realize that everything that you work for, everything that you put your heart into is gone. You're not going to do it. See, brother, you don't give up on what you were born to do. That's why I tell brothers all the time, wake up to who we are, man. We the children of Israel, bro. We the people of the book. We get things popping. The industry needs your energy. All right, let's continue.
Oh, why you ain't? Because, bro, anybody that signed me, basically, I can't prove that this nigga hating on me, but I can see through my peers' actions how a nigga like Cali can't even fuck with me. He can't even, if he want to. And I'll ask you, say, oh, damn, Cali, when we got beef? Damn, Ricky, when we got, why you cutting checks to all these other niggas? You ain't now, man, and now all this Ricky else ever signed fucking with me, man. I went through 40,000, man. Ain't now nigga Ricky signed that can go through 40,000, man. Ain't now nigga Kanye signed that can run through 40,000. Now nigga, none of these niggas ever signed that can run through 40,000, man. and be noticed by a nigga who sold 80 million records. You can't take away what we done already. I done been through a lot, dog.
Yeah, that the band album sold 80 million records, bro. There's no reason why this brother should not be set for life. Just to show you how ass backwards this industry is. How the hell the band records sold 80 million records, bro? And some of these brothers have had to do unseemly acts. And I'm gonna tell you, the band show was one big ass humiliation ritual to some real street brothers. It was one huge humiliation ritual. Y'all remember Diddy telling these brothers to walk to Manhattan for some cheesecake? Y'all remember that? Diddy was getting a full-blown kick out of it. Y'all remember the Chappelle show doing a parody of it? I want y'all to walk to Manhattan and give me some Norwegian breast milk. Diddy was really, really playing with these people. For real. This dude is a culture vulture. He's a straight up culture vulture. And Diddy ain't even from New York. Diddy is from Washington, D.C. He's one of them grimy D.C. cats. Trust and believe. The dude did a lot of grimy things over there in Howard. Diddy is really not, he's just a culture vulture. That's all this man is, bro. And trust me, I know grimy DC people. I came from DC. I know how people get down out there. That's how Diddy is. He's cutthroat to the bone. You hear me? Look at the long list of artists that he stripped their souls from. You had Craig Mack over there in a cult in South Carolina, losing his damn mind. You had Loom going to prison. You had Shine going to prison. I mean, damn, everybody he come in contact with. You had Biggie dying. It's like this dude is like the most highest ranking wizard in the industry. Like, it is a miracle that you've been in the circumference of this man and you still alive, Freddy. That's a blessing. Like, what you got to do right now is you got to give yourself to the Most High, bro. You got to give your soul to the Most High. Because, listen, this is what they want. They want to see you breaking down. I know brothers who got out of the industry, and these brothers are standing tall, my man, standing tall, doing what it is they doing in truth. Like, that industry, if you out there all alone, I'm telling you, they love to see what you going through right now, bro. They love to see you depressed. They want to see you commit suicide. And a lot of them, and what's happening right now, a lot of them are gaslighting you. You're being gang stalked by your peers. That's why you like, yo, my peers are moving different. Listen, you've been put on that list by Diddy. Diddy is a Satanist. Diddy is evil, my man. He's demonic. So the reason your peers are moving different is because there's been something that happened in a dark realm. There's been a shift that took place in that dark realm. Now those around you are watching you. Those around you are keeping a scope on you. Those around you are making sure you don't blow. They making sure you don't wake up, bro. The power is in you. This was the best artist on making the band. I'm telling y'all. And the brother's real talented. But let me continue.
Sometimes you just get tired, bro. You just get tired. I had to find more reasons to live this year. I want step kids or something, dog. Cause my son grown, and seeing him happy, seeing him be successful is the last thing I want on earth. Y'all niggas don't know I contemplated suicide cause I love God. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of earth, man. I want somebody to take my life, bro. I asked God to take my life, bro.
Man, that's what the industry want, bro. Don't you know these people are going to celebrate when your life is taken? And see that you saying this on record. If something happens to you, they're going to blame it on suicide. Like, don't you know that's what the industry wants, bro? They're going to celebrate your death. They're going to celebrate your death, bro. They're going to be dancing over your gravesite. They're going to be doing rituals. They're going to be mocking you. They're going to get more power from you, more power and strength and courage that they've already took from you. They're going to get it. Don't you know these people are demonic? And and see, a part of you still wants to be accepted in this group, and that's the problem. That's why you haven't fully extracted yourself from that situation. Luke chapter 12, verse 15 tells us, and he said unto them, take heed and beware of covetousness, for a man's life consists not in the abundance of the things which he possess. Your life don't consist on what you got, bro. That don't mean nothing. The little that the righteous have is a lot compared to what the wicked have. The little that you got, think about where you came from, man. You came from sleeping on mildew clothes. You came from the gutter. You came from the grind. Think about where you came from, bro. You have more than that now. You good. That's what this industry want. And trust me, I know, because I had my little run-ins back in when I was doing my thing rap-wise. Still doing my thing. That ain't stopped. Just got a better fan base. Brian Andrews, thank you for the $7 contribution. Says, Breed, thank you for all the edification. I hit you on Patreon. Shalom. Thank you, fam. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support. All right, let's continue.
I don't want to do it because there's shit I've been through. I step on shit. No problem. I told my son the other day, I said, you know how good I feel knowing you don't have to come up in a life where you got to pray for your sins. Well, you don't have to worry about it. I said, dog.
Yo, there's witchcraft being conducted on this man from the industry. You got high-ranking witches and wizards casting spells on you, bro. You need to be here for your son. You need to be here for that son. Your son don't need you checking out. That son don't need that industry taking you out.
I've been through a lot. I've been praying for my forgiveness for my whole life. I don't know no other way. I don't know what it feels to be a good citizen. I don't know that shit, dog. I never had that, my nigga. For 13, we've been providing on our own, dog. Big gangster. My nigga, my mama's kid. I mean,
so you got a situation where this man sold all those albums. They got all those albums sold. And the industry ate off of it. He didn't reap the benefits. And then when it came time for him to actually continue to make money within the industry, they offered him something he couldn't accept. So before people jump to conclusions or get judgmental about the brother, shedding tears, listen, the Bible tells us a man's work is where his heart goes. A man's work is where his heart goes, bro. When you work for something so hard, bro, and you realize that you put your all into it and it's not going to be the reality, it hurts a man. It really does. It hurts a man, bro. It's natural to hurt because of that. I mean, it really does hurt. Like, and I'm going to tell you, even if you at a 9-to-5, if you at a 9-to-5 job and you work for 20 plus years, and they never open any doors of opportunity for you. They continue to put other people over you, and you think finally your day is coming where you're going to get that raise, where you're going to be in that position where you can retire and you can be well off and you can do for your family. And they just, and you've been working for this company, mind, body, and soul, putting your body on the line day in and day out, hard work. And then they just slam that door on you. Hey, matter of fact, we making cuts. I guarantee you won't cry in that damn car. The toughest of you brothers who've been working, doing sheet metaling and working on your feet and busting your knees up and wearing steel toe boots all day, I guarantee you, when that job throw you out on your ass without a pot to piss in and without a window to throw it out, I guarantee you're going to cry when you get in that car, bro. You're going to cry when you get in that car. Yep. So the brother's hurt But there's a way out. There's a way out. We're going to get into it because we don't never talk about the problems and we don't push emotionalism without even going to no solutions, bro. We're going to talk about the solutions.
We ain't had no daddies at all that shit y'all niggas got. We ain't got all that, man. My big brothers is my daddy, dog, and we learned along the way. So I came up in a life where shooting is normal, robbing is normal. That's my son will have to go through that. He could be a citizen. He can go do anything in this world. He can be a pilot. My fucking son will be a pilot, nigga. I think I give a fuck about these niggas. It ain't even about money no more. This shit ain't even about money, gang. Cause can't no money make me happy. Nigga, my dog asked me the other day.
It ain't about the money. It's about all that work that brother put in. It's about what he already done. He should be substantiated. I don't think people understand how much work it goes into making music. They're putting in that time and that effort to coming up with those lyrics, to putting that energy out there. Fam is hurting. Fam is hurting. He's hurting. But there's another way. There's another way that this brother can get out of that, man. There's another way.
He like, what'll make you happy, bro? I'm like, I don't even know, man. Just I like doing for people. I just like to be able to be there for people. I just love to be there for people. That's what made me happy from day one. That's why I even did it, man. I don't give a fuck about no music, man. God gave me this talent.
And see, you know, he said he liked being there for people. He liked being there for people. He helped a lot of people get on. So he believes that he's supposed to get back the same type of love. I hate to tell you, man, but with that industry, you swimming with sharks. You swimming with sharks. You dealing with vultures. They ready to pick at your dead body, bro. You're not dealing with people who gonna reciprocate the love. That industry is dark. It's been dark and evil for a long time now. That place been dark for a long time. Let me tell you. Hey, James chapter 2, verse 5 reads, "Hearken, my beloved brethren, have not God chosen the poor of this world, rich in faith, and heirs of the kingdom which he hath promised them that love him." Don't you know there's a promise for you, bro? Outside of that industry, he chosen the poor in this world. There's a reason why you came from where you came from. You was chosen by the Almighty. You wasn't chosen to, listen, you was chosen by the Almighty to be on that show. That show had nothing to do with Diddy, had nothing to do with none of them. You were chosen to be on that show for these teaching moments right now that you can show the world, that you can bounce back from that demonic industry. He chose the poor of this world. And see, here's the crazy part. These 2/3, these evil demonic people who doing what they doing, moving how they moving, they are forced to see their own dirt. They're forced to see their own dirt, their own wickedness. You coming, you know, you showing the courage to turn down the deal. You showing the courage to keep your standards and your morals. That was a loss in the demonic kingdom. You turning down and being sold was a loss for them. They would have loved to break you down, but they didn't because you're still here. And them people be scared. They be terrified. They be terrified of the chosen. Let's continue.
Talent is given, bro. You can't take that from me, bro. I do this shit. The shit y'all work hard on, I do in 2 minutes, man. 2 minutes. It take a lot to do this video. I don't even know if I'm gonna release it, but I need to do this for my sanity. I had to just break away and talk to myself real quick. But people don't know what a nigga been through to be in your highest peak and have it snatched away from you because you don't want to kiss ass. And man, we all black people.
To be at your highest peak, have it stripped away from you because you don't want to kiss ass, meaning you don't want to sell your soul. You don't want to be compromising your ethics and your code of conduct. And here's the thing, even if you would have sold out, only thing you would have got was stuff. Only thing you would have got was material possessions, and you still wouldn't have been satisfied. Matter of fact, Ecclesiastes 5:10 tell us, "He that loveth silver shall not be satisfied with silver, nor he that loveth abundance with increase. This is also vanity. You would have just got stuff, and you would have still been real upset with yourself, bro. You would have been in a real bad place. And all of those, the same way that you shedding tears, the same pain you got, I'm gonna tell you like this, Fred. Those people, they got that very same pain, and they signed the deal. Are you hearing me? They got the very same pain you got, and they signed that deal. They going through the same thing that you went. They're going through the same thing when the lights go out and there's nobody there. In the public eye, they seem to be joyous and happy. But when they by themselves and they know what they had to do, they're feeling what you feel times 10, but they got some stuff. Rubies and Pearls, thank you for the $20 contribution. Highly appreciate it. Says facts, Nubreed. I recently just turned down a Hollywood deal. My soul is not for sale. All praises. All praises. Let's continue because he's going to say some good things here, man. We got to get into it.
Man, black people continue to step on each other and hold each other down. And that shit for people mental. I'm a nigga that'll run in there and blow your shit loose, bro. I don't give a fuck. Do you really want to be in a situation where you make a man that mad, dog? Or you take it from a man's family where I gotta sell dope for 20 years and survive in these streets and still don't have a felony, my nigga. I done had my freedom almost taken away from me several times, dog. You hear me? Trying to survive, my nigga. Can't go get no job. You just want to be regular sometimes. You can't even go get a job. You walk in the job. Hey, Freddy B.
Yeah, that's a hell of a position to be in. You've been on TV. He just went, he can't just go get a job and live a quote unquote normal life without being noticed, without people pulling cell phones out. Oh, Freddie P work here. I mean, it's an interesting position to be. But here's the thing, Fred, you got the talent. Just like you said in this video, you want here to repent for your sins. Listen, bro, you can continue to make music. You could just do it for the creator because you know he exists. You know that creator kept you out of the bind of jail. You know that creator kept you surviving this long. Like you can take your talents and make some real music and you can blow the lid off the industry. That's what they're afraid of. They're afraid of you tapping in, bro. They're afraid of you tapping into the creator, making some real powerful, spiritually uplifting music and keep the gritty street stuff. Keep all of that. Because our music can't be boxed in. That's the thing. Our music can't be put in no box. DMX proved that. When DMX was making music and he was reverencing the Most High, reverencing the Lord, but it was still grimy. You can still do that. Keep doing what you're doing, man. And that's one thing about it, it's a real issue when, this industry make people believe they got to give up on their talents. Somebody said, stop gassing this man up. No, it's called influencing this brother. Block this person in the chat. UGK, that's probably an industry plant right there. That dude named UGK try. You blocked, you good. You ain't got to come over here. You see a brother talking about suicide and you talking about gassing him up, trying to inspire the man. See, that's what's wrong with black folks. I don't know if that's a black person or not, but that's what's wrong with people in general. That's what's wrong with people in general, bro. That's the problem right there.
So, boy, you gotta back up out of what the fuck, man. You can't even be a regular human no more after some shit like that. But he don't know nothing about that because he don't come from this shit. He don't come from this shit for real. Niggas like that don't come from this shit. Niggas like that don't think all about hurting. Getting gain, power. Niggas gonna die horribly, man. Niggas gonna die horribly. Test for cancer, something, man. God gonna get you niggas, man.
Right. What he just said right there was paramount. He said, you niggas gonna die horribly. God gonna deal with you. You're gonna get cancer or something. Look, that's the strength of the brother coming back out. He know. And what you saying is facts. That's the crazy part. What you saying is facts. I'm telling you, these people gonna be destroyed. The Most High God see everything. Man, let me go into it. Matthew chapter 6 and 24 says, no man can serve two masters, for either he will hate one and love the other, or else he will hold to one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and mammon. These people hate God. Money is their God. All they care about is power. Y'all know money, power, respect, what you need in life. Money, power, respect, keep you eating right. Money, power, respect. Money, power, respect. That's all it's about with them. Yeah, that was a Bad Boy record. They really lived that. They really believe that. That's their ideology, bro. But the Most High God ain't playing. He gonna destroy them. That's real talk, man. Hey, and the Most High continually saying this word, he gonna judge the wicked. He gonna judge the wicked. That's why I tell you not to worry about evil men. But let's continue.
Cause you fuck with God hard, man. You got a nigga like me don't even care about no money. I would have did way more for my city than even any one of these niggas did. Cause I'm from Liberty City. I'm from Old Town. Them niggas just shoot videos though. Them niggas ain't never did shit for Gibson Park, William Park. Them niggas ain't never built no homes for the homeless. Them niggas ain't did nothing.
Hey, moderators, make sure you get Jamar on up out of here. All the weirdos and creeps coming out of nowhere, talking about you broke. You're gone. What's up with these people? Shout out to all the moderators in the building. Make sure y'all paying attention to these comments. We got a lot of weirdos coming in.
Nothing I would have did. Them niggas exploited my city. They exploited the culture. Y'all don't know. I'm just telling y'all, man. Be mindful, dog.
Real talk. They exploited the city. They exploited the culture. Be mindful. Let's play a little more here.
Appreciate what you got, man.
Yep.
But you're not God, bro. When God puts you on a mission to change people's lives, you do what he asks you to do. And you'll be rewarded. Nigga at 900 million. Nigga, you still at 9. Kanye done passed you. Jay done passed you. Because they don't practice bad business like that. They ain't stepping on each other to get where they gotta go. Nigga, you look at Jay-Z. Nigga, Dame made.
Yeah, Dame is the one. And I'm gonna have my closing sentiments on this. Listen, all you inspiring artists, really utilize your talents yourself to do for yourself. You're in the age of technology, you're in the age of the internet. As you can see, they're trying to stop the connection. Everybody watching the video, thumb the video up. Everybody thumb it up. Everybody thumb it up. I'm not going to be long-winded. But use the internet to your advantage when you're making music. And listen, do everything unto the Most High. Do everything unto the Creator. And share this video. Share this video. I'm going to reach out to Freddy P. I'm going to reach out to that brother. And there's going to be a lot of brothers I'm going to reach out to who unplug from the Matrix. And that's how we're going to do moving forward. But I love each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all for supporting the work. Later on, I'll be doing a Sabbath lesson. Consider joining me on Patreon. Y'all know how we do it. A lot of those videos, they get placed over there on my private platform. So it is what it is. Thank y'all for supporting. Consider contributing to the work via Cash App. It's right there on your screen. 10% of all contributions go back to the people. I thank each and every one of y'all. Y'all have a blessed day. Shalom and peace.